Welcome to the Hotel California. It's such a lovely place, especially when the Eagles Classic is performed on the 5-string banjo. I've put together 2 breaks for you. The first one emulates the acoustic guitar that opens the song, whereas the second break takes after the electric guitar solos toward the end of the song. The roll patterns being used will be unique to this song. So we'll first go over the chords, then we'll go over the rolls, and we'll put it all together for you. This is one of the best songs that I know of to go over your 3 movable shapes: the F shape, the bar shape, and the D shape. Right off the bat, we begin with a B minor chord. It relates to the F shape here at the 7th fret. You'll have to make an adjustment because that's the major chord. Bar your first finger, remove your second finger, and there's your B minor. The next chord will be F sharp here at the 6th fret with your first finger in the D shape. At that point, you'll be going back and forth from F shapes to D shapes, beginning with the A chord with your first finger at the 5th fret in the F shape, the E chord in the D shape, G chord in the F shape, D chord in the D shape. The next chord that follows is E minor, and I choose to use fingers 3 and 4 because then I'm going up to an F sharp chord, which of course is just 1 fret higher than the F. That way my fingers 3 and 4 just move into position. Here's a chord chart showing the chords in order. We now have all the chords we'll need, so let's take a look at the right hand patterns. Holding the B minor, I'm hitting strings 4, 3, those are quarter notes, and then I play 8th notes. Strings 1, 2, 3, 2. That's the first measure. You get 2 different rolls for each chord. Here's the second roll. Quarter note and then 8th notes. So the 2 measures together would sound like this. When we go to the F sharp chord, we'll have a new pattern, so we'll call this roll number 2. We'll first have a quarter note and then some 8th notes, hitting strings 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. You hold that note, come back with 1, 2, 3. Here it is again. Here is a complete tab representing the first break. The green represents the first pattern, and the red represents the second. We now jump up to the second solo and show you the right-hand patterns that will be used there. We'll call this pattern number 3. It begins with a pinch. And in that one, your right hand has to come over to strings 4, 3, 2 in the second measure. Then back to strings 1, 2, 3. So the whole pattern. I actually spoke too soon earlier when I said you had all the chords that you needed. In the second solo, when you play your F sharp chord, halfway through you're going to slide up to the F sharp as a bar chord up at the 11th fret. So you'll need both those shapes, D shape going into the bar shape. Here's the right hand pattern that happens during that shift. You again will be on strings 4, 3, 2, back to 4, 1, 2. As you hit string 3, you're doing this quick slide, and then you hit 2, 1, pause, 1, 2, 3, all together. Here's here's a little tip to help you land the slide correctly between this F sharp and the bar F sharp at the 11th fret. As you're making your slide, don't let your eyes follow your hand up. Just have your eye focused on getting up to that 11th fret. Here are the patterns used in the second solo. The turquoise represents pattern number 3, and the purple represents pattern number 4. We'll now play both breaks back to... My, that was a sneaky way of getting that in there. Anyway, we now will play both breaks back to back.